Wizard and His Apprentice. The Magical Tower. The lesson about magic. In a tall stone tower at the edge of a green forest lived a wise old wizard named Master Odin. His tower was full of magical things like sparkling potions, talking books, glowing candles, and jars filled with mysterious powders. Living with him was his young apprentice, a boy named Leo. Leo watched the magic with excitement. Leo loved magic more than anything in the world. Every day he watched Master Odin wave his wand and whisper strange words. Candles lit themselves, teapots floated through the air, and brooms swept the floor all by themselves. Leo's eyes always grew wide with excitement. "Wow," he would say, "I wish I could do that." But Master Odin would gently shake his head. "Magic is powerful," the wizard said. "You must learn patience and wisdom before using it." Leo nodded every time, but deep inside, he wished he could try magic right away. A very tiring job. One bright morning, Master Odin put on his long blue cloak. "Leo," he said, "I must visit the village today." Leo smiled. He expected the wizard to return with sweetbread from the bakery. Then the wizard pointed to a huge wooden tub. "While I am gone," said Master Odin, "please fill the tub with water from the well." Leo's smile slowly disappeared, hearing it. The wizard leaves. The well was outside the tower. The tub was very big. That meant carrying many heavy buckets of water. "Yes, Master," Leo said politely. Soon the wizard walked down the path and disappeared into the forest. A clever idea. Leo carried the first bucket of water. Splash! Then the second bucket. Pour! Splash! With a sound splash. Then the third. By the fourth bucket, Leo was tired. "This is so much work," he groaned. He sat down on a wooden stool and looked around the workshop. Then he noticed something. An old broom was leaning quietly in the corner. Trying the spell. Suddenly, Leo remembered something important. "Wait a minute," he said, jumping up. Just yesterday, he had watched Master Odin whisper a spell that made a broom sweep the floor. Leo scratched his head. "I think I remember the words," he said. He stood in front of the broom, raised his finger and spoke softly. "Broom, broom, come alive. Walk and work, jump and drive." The magic works. For a moment, nothing happened. Then the broom trembled, it wiggled, it shook, and suddenly it jumped upright. Leo gasped with excitement. "It worked!" he shouted. The broom gets busy. The broom picked up two empty buckets. Then it marched straight out the door. Leo followed it. The broom walked to the well, filled the buckets with water, and carried them back inside the tower. Splash! He pulled. It poured the water into the tub. Leo clapped his hands happily. This is amazing, he laughed. Now I don't have to carry any more buckets. The broom working non-stop. The broom walked back to the well again and again and again. Back and forth it went. Soon the big tub was full of water. But the broom did not stop. The broom poured another bucket. Water spilled over the edge. Splash! Then another bucket. Splash! Water spread across the floor. Stop! Leo shouted, but the broom kept working. Stop, broom! Stop! The broom did not listen at all. Leo's eyes grew wide in panic. Oh no, he whispered. Water flowed across the floor like a tiny river. Soon Leo's shoes were wet. A big mistake. I know what to do, Leo said. He grabbed a small axe from the wall. When the broom returned with another bucket, Leo swung the axe to hit it. Crack! The broom split into two pieces. Leo smiled proudly. This will stop it. But something strange happened. Both pieces of the broom began to shake. Then they both stood up. Now there were two brooms, and each grabbed two buckets. Leo's mouth kept wide open, saying, Oh no, no, no. Both brooms marched to the well. Soon they returned with even more water. Splash, splash. The water rose higher and higher. Too many brooms. The room was filling fast. Leo climbed onto a chair. I must stop them, they cried. Stop now, stop! But the brooms kept coming with more water and more splashing. Soon the chair legs were under water. Leo climbed onto a table. I wish Master Auden were here, he shouted. Just then the tower door opened. The wizard returns. Master Auden stepped inside. He looked at the flooded room. He looked at the marching brooms. Then he looked at Leo standing on the table. The wizard raised one eyebrow. Ah, he said calmly. He lifted his wand and spoke two magic words. Rest. Now. Suddenly everything stopped. The brooms froze. The buckets fell. The broomstick dropped to the floor like ordinary wood. The water stopped rising. An important lesson. Leo slowly climbed down from the table. I'm sorry, Master, he says quietly. I only wanted to make the work easier. Master Auden smiled kindly. I know, Leo, he said. He placed a gentle hand on the boy's shoulder. But magic is not a shortcut. Leo looked down at his wet shoes. Patience, responsibility, and wisdom. You must first learn patience, responsibility, and wisdom, the wizard continued. Leo nodded and said, I understand now. Master Auden smiled. Good, he said. Now let us clean up this water. Leo sighed. But this time he picked up a bucket with a smile. And from that day on, he worked hard and learned carefully. One day, many years later, Leo became a wise wizard too. But he never forgot the day. He learned an important lesson. Grammar points. Present and past continuous tenses. For present, continuous tense, that is N2. The verb forms are, we have the verb form subject am is are plus form 2. Am is are just follow the rules of the verb to be in simple present tense. I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, you are, they are, plus form 2, ing form. The children are listening to the story, The Wizard and His Apprentice. Past continuous tense, subject was well plus form 2. Am is, we know the past form is was, are, were. So the apprentice, the wizard apprentice was living with him. Infinitives without to. After a subject verb, you use verb again, you use infinitive, either with to or without to. So infinitive without to happen in this following situation. First, subject, you have the verb let, help, make, followed by object. Object can be noun or pronoun, P3. Alright, me, him, and form 1. Now let us clean up the water. Clean, right? Form 1. Finite verb is let, that carry tense. Tom helped an old man cross the street yesterday. Right? Finite verb help, then object, then cross is the infinitive without to. Right? And then number 2, subject, verb or senses. Then followed by object, either followed by form 1 or form 2. Every day, Leo watched Master Q wave his wand. You see, wave without to. Infinitive without to. Subject, verb, that after that finite verb. The verb that you use again, you use either infinitive without to or with to. So without to, wave his wand and whisper strange words. Infinitives with to. Most of the sentence structures are infinitive with to. Alright? In a case, subject, finite verb, to form 1. Nora wants to buy a computer. You use verb again to do homework. See, after verb, you use verb again, you use infinitive without to. Most cases, most sentences is in these structures. So, second one, subject, finite verb, object, to form 1. Miss Young told the children to behave themselves, right? See, infinitive with to behave. After verb, you use verb again. Most of the cases, you use to form 1. Number 3, subject, finite verb, preposition, and then object, to form 1. The broom walked to the well. See, the word verb walk is intransitive verb. It does not have the object. Cannot connect to the object straight away. So it used to preposition. To here is a preposition. Alright? To carry water from the well.